1994, I got my first job. I was 14, and I had just responded to an ad on the bulletin board of the library at my high school. It was for a lady who needed help a couple of days a week in the afternoon. So I went there Tuesdays and Thursdays. She was an obsessive old lady. She would use at least a bar of soap a day in her shower, and her hands were kind of withered away. Her name was Helene King, Helene, and her last name was King. Yeah, obsessive. The street name was Chester Street. This was 1994. I was 14, working for an obsessive old lady. Obsessive. Everything had to be wiped down, even though it was clean. Everything. And everything had to be done like robotically. So, but in the back of Helene's house, she lived like in a little townhouse kind of thing. And in the back yard, I would go out there sometimes and clean something up. And there was a neighbor, like Sesame Street, behind her. He would hang out his apartment window, his bedroom window, and talk to me. And he had a car. His name was Omar. He had a car, but it was like a boat car. It was a big, like, Lincoln two-door Continental thing. It was a huge boat, and it was tan. So that's like the Khufu ship. And it was Sarah, the obsessive, and the Chester. 1994 was an echo of money, government paper. 1894, they found a letter in Sarah's wall. That was 1894. They just found it last year. So 1894 to 1994 is 100 years. They found the envelope postmarked from the government. You see? It was postmarked, and it was delivered with intention. And I was looking for a job. I was looking for a government communication as well. I was looking for money. Rectangle, dollar, like the paper that was in the wall. 100 years later. Gypsies are real. It's Magic Planet. Smile, be happy. That was my story of my first job. I've had lots of jobs, and they all remind you of your past. You have jobs, collect information from your past life. It's just reminding you. Everything is a reminder, a point, a target. Look at everything as a message from your past life. Every single thing is a hurdle in front of you. Signs all around, signs. Everything means something. Every single thing. It's not random. Not random. I've seen the commercials. I study these commercials. I see what you see. I put my intention into them because the airwaves are frequency. You can't see it. It goes through your phone. It's all over in your house. You can't see it. Solar waves or whatever, mirage things from the gassy things that come up from the sun and the heat. You can see that. You can't see frequency. You can't see everything that's moving and pulsating It's a giant brain pulsating, all of those things that you see in brain, like demonstrations where things like our little shocks are going off. That's going off in that big blue sky. You think it's just a big blue sky. It's data, it's traveling. Invisible rainbow jelly. Heart beating. You could see it if you go outside and get lost in it. Get lost in the big blue. It's not just a color. I want you to look at it. It's beautiful for a reason. Get lost in it and it'll start telling you the story.